Well, it's time now for our Make Me Your Mayor feature. Today we speak to former Springbok coach Peter de Villiers, who is running for mayor on a good party ticket in Drakenstein in the Western Cape. And he joins us live now via Zoom from Cape Town. Mr. de Villiers, thank you for your time and good morning to you. I have to be honest, I did not see this one coming. But for you, has it been a long time coming where you wanted to serve your community, wanted to serve in government?
Yeah, I think my territory has been expanded. In the past, I could only work with 40 players. Now I'm going to work with the whole community, and it's going to be good.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. But I mean, for some people who may think, sure, we expect politicians or those who come into government to have a background in politics, a background in some history, have done, something other than sport. I mean, to alleviate some of those concerns, if they may wonder if you're qualified, what do you bring to the table?
I am not born a Springbok coach. I became a Springbok coach. So if I can become a Springbok coach against all odds and rock the world with it, I can become anything. The big thing is when I grew up during the apartheid years, politics were part of our DNA. Every day of our life, we lived the struggle. We had to work on strategies, how to combat and how to win and how to overcome. And those kind of skills that I learned then, and the rugby skills, how to work, and I mean the politics in rugby and all those kind of things. I think I'm prepared for this job now.
Right. With that being said, should you, of course, take up this top job as a mayor, what are some of the concerns that you have that you would like to prioritize in terms of attending to? I know when we speak to different mayoral candidates, service delivery it seems to be top of agenda. But from where you stand, where are the challenges?
Yeah, I think the first thing that we need to look at is that we want to bring this constitution of our country. We want to make it alive. The constitution now only stands on paper. It's like food, food is only a word until you get hungry, and then you get substance. So we want to make this thing come alive, and people believe in themselves again. And then the second thing is we want to narrow the gap between rich and poor. And now we're not talking about money here. We're talking about the fact that people has been robbed about their self-esteem. They don't have any hope anymore, and they have lost the fact that they are valuable in the eyes of God, So this is the kind of thing that good are standing for, and that's what we want to go try and change. But then again, if you think that you are the savior, if you think you can go do it on your own, you're going to lose all those people. The one thing is that we need is that if we get in, we want to go serve the people, and that means that we're going to listen to the people. And because two different children in one house have different needs, and so will the whites have certain needs and the blacks have certain needs, but we have to listen to them and try to bridge it.
Mr. de Villiers, it's for that reason that you mentioned there about, people feeling demotivated, feeling that they aren't attended to, their basic needs are not attended to. It's for that reason that some of them are saying, we're withholding our votes. We're not interested in voting because it seems we keep cashing in our vote and we get nothing in return. Politicians only know to come to our doorsteps and shake hands and give us T-shirts when it's election time. But when it's service delivery time, they are nowhere to be seen. What do you then say to those South Africans who do not or feel they're not encouraged enough to make their mark come 1st November during elections?
Yeah, you go into your territory and you ask the people around you, you ask yourself and you find who is the leaders of your city? Who's the leaders of your town? The leaders are the ones that the people want to follow. And sometimes they're not people with suits on. Sometimes they're the lowest of the low that people don't even take notice of. They might be the leaders because they have such a great following. So you need to sit down with those people and say, listen here, because you're a leader, I want you to lead in a way that will make the country a good country. And that is the things that we're going to look at, you know. We don't want people to leave their parties. We ask the people, lend me your vote for this time. And if I don't deliver, if I don't do what your expectations were, take it back after 5 years. But for now, let's stop being passive and allow ourselves to see how people steal from us our character, steal from us our everyday joy, and allow us to go downward in a spiral that we don't need and don't want.
All right, well, there you have it. Peter de Villiers saying make him your mayor, at least for the next 5 years. And if you're not satisfied, then sure, you can take back your vote. Thank you so much for your time. Good parties, mayoral candidate there, former Springbok coach Peter de Villiers.